Well, that countdown music was quite nice, my side. Thought I'd give it a go. Bit of a run up to going live. Okay, good morning and happy Thursday. Or I like to call Thirsty Thursday. Thirsty Thursday. All right, that's a bit too loud for me. Okay, that's cool. All right. So, how did your Wednesday go? Did you have a good day? A mediocre day? Okay day? Did anything exciting happen? Um, I had a very good day. I'm just going to share, let's share the prompts. So, if you are starting out journaling and you have no Scooby Doo, where the hell to start? Grab a notebook. Any notebook will do. Grab yourself this bumper pack. Ugh, of free prompts. So you've got everything in there, from daily kind of questions, gratitude, mindset, clarity, business, freelancing, fun journaling questions. Um, yeah. So if you want a prompt, there's some prompts in that bumper pack, and at the beginning, you have some general information around why journaling is good for you, specifically why handwriting is good for you and what happens in that funky little brain of yours. So yeah, go grab it. So we're going to start with just a little review of yesterday. How did you get on? I've already asked you that, but how, this is your time to maybe journal around kind of yesterday. I have done mine, so I'm still using Apex to get my day going. And I will confess that when I write about my day, I don't always do it in the evening. There you go. I'm breaking my own rules because there's no rules. You can journal when you want. So yeah, so I filled this in this morning. It was nice to kind of sit this morning and reflect on yesterday. Not for any particular reason. It was a good day. I think if you had a crappy day, it's okay to just like dump your stuff, leave your desk, leave your office, and go and, you know, enjoy your evening, and not worry about anything. So for me, I journal when I really need to feel it. And last night I was having a good night. I didn't want to pick up the pen. I done a lot of writing during the day. That might be the reason. But yeah, some real good feels from yesterday. And I did want to touch on the post that I done yesterday. So I hinted towards it in yesterday morning's live stream. It's a very, it was a difficult post to write. It was even more difficult to kind of sit down and actually process everything. So just to give you an overview, it was all based around why I can't celebrate. Real big thing happened to me in 2014. I passed a degree in business management with a 2-1. I'd done it part time. I had a full time job. It was difficult. It was hard. I'd done it, but I couldn't celebrate. So hubby had to sit me down and give me a good talking to, and say, look, all that you done this despite all this. You done this and you done all this. Most people can't do that one thing, let alone all the things. So he was jeering me up. And I always felt bad because I'm glad he done that. I'm glad he snapped me out of it. But it was too late. It had passed. That time where I should have been happy, excited, thrilled that I hit this achievement, this milestone. I couldn't do it. Um, so when you kind of, I, I had an idea of where that all come from, but to write it down, to actually put those words on a piece of paper in a notebook, it's difficult because there it is looking at you. And then when it looks at you, you've got to do something. So the point of the post for me personally is this happened, this was said. So I got 98 on a test when I was in school. I was very happy. It was the first time I got such a good score. Ran home, told my dad, and he turned around and said, what happened to the other 2%? Now, I know my dad, he's just, kind of encouraging me to keep progressing, to keep doing better. I was crushed. And it kind of obviously impacted how I dealt with other achievements. This idea of what's the point in celebrating if you don't get something perfect, a perfect score. In the end, it all comes down to what am I going to do with that information? The words I've put on the paper, the way I felt about it, the way it's affected me, that's all down on paper. What now? It's what I come back to. So what now? So now I have to kind of really work on those small wins, just enjoying them and kind of going, yeah, that's I done well. I done good. So yeah, that's what come out of the very difficult journaling session. I wanted to share that. It's not kind of bashing my parents or anything. It's just what happened. It is what it is. And for me now, it's how do I use that information going forward? How do I change the narrative? So I'm hoping you guys had a really good day. So have a look at your day, dig into it, try and find the good if it was a crappy day. Um, if you can't, then hey, it was yesterday. Make a note that avoid whatever happened yesterday. If you can, avoid it today. So on to journaling around today. So whether you are journaling for creativity, kickstarting your kind of creative juices, like I said, I'm on Apex, so I'm kind of directing my focus. As I've said, it's going pretty well. I I'm just focusing less. I need more focus, I think is what I need. Which is ironic. Ironic. But I am working with trying to construct, my days and getting things done. So I am trying. That is what I'm doing. I am trying. And I've started my today's entry with just a statement. I'm going to have a good day. That's it. I've decided it's going to be a good day. Let's make sure that happens. So you take a few moments, journal around whatever you fancy. So as you do that, I'm going to discuss with you the different, I kind of brainstormed different areas of life that you can journal around, different purposes for journaling. So I've got a rough and ready list here. I'm going to run through them. If any jump out at you, let me know. So I've got resilience, relationships, creativity, business. So business could be whether you run a business or um, you're looking to start out. Then we go on to things like the self care, health, fitness, journaling around problem solving. That might actually fit really nicely in with the business journaling, maybe. Minimalism, I do quite like that one. Productivity, but with the emphasis on intentional productivity. So not how much shit can I get done in a day. It's, am I getting the right shit done at the right time to achieve what I want to do? Within that, do I have the space I need to be able to get all those things done? I love the term slowing down to speed up. So that's that one. And then you got the, personal growth and development. This I found can either be very on a personal level. So I want to, improve my focus. So what structures can I experiment with, try out? Or it could be your personal development in relation to a job, a hobby, a side project, be anything. So just general kind of personal, I want to get better at X, Y, and Z. Of course, then you've got around a career. So if you're very career focused, you could journal around that. And then you've got the standard, gratitude. Everyone loves to be grateful. And then dreams and aspirations. I think for me, I really like that one. I love dreaming and just let my imagination run wild. And then around practical things like money, lifestyle. So those are the kind of areas that I've brainstormed. If you guys have suggestions or areas that you particularly focus on that's not on this list, then give me a shout, because what I want to do with this, and the reason why I'm kind of just mapping all this out, is coming up with a very kind of a structured course. um I don't know whether it would be on an individual basis or a group basis. I might go group first. But I'm thinking, kind of four of those key areas that you can journal around. So, like a 5-week course, introductory, all the practical stuff, and then exploring different themes. So, have you got some words on your page? Or if you're digitally doing your journaling, have you typed something out? Because the next section we are going to jump into is pulling together a little plan for the day. And yeah, my plans, like I said, I need to create a bit more focus, which is funny because I'm in the middle of working on a layout, it is super intense kind of scheduling. Um, and it runs from, I've got it from like 6 in the morning to 11. There is like half an hour blocks to literally time block your day. Now, I don't do that kind of scheduling and planning all the time. However, when I sat down today and I just reviewed all the things kind of that I'm in progress with, things that need finishing, things that I need to start, I kind of went, wow, I lost my focus yesterday big time. And this is the kind of time where I go, now I need the block, because it does work for me. But it's not something I can do every day. It's for those days where, for my brain, for my mind, I need to start the day and go, right, that's it. I'm going to work my butt off from this time to this time. And during these slots, I will be doing this, 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 this. And it turns into a game within myself. So if I give myself an hour to do a task, my objective then is to do it in less than an hour so that I can take like 5-10 minutes to go and walk around the garden or scroll social media or respond to some messages, just carry on having chat in my DMs. So it's something I use to really kick me up the butt. And I'm in the middle of doing that layout. So I think one of the focuses today is because I need it today, I'm going to jump back into it and I'm going to just check that workflow. I'm going to check that all the elements are there to support me and anyone else that needs, that kind of this kind of real strict structure on an occasional basis, whether all the elements support that person to just nail in the day. So, very strange task. Work on a layout, schedule a day to increase focus because I've just completely lost mine. But hey, that's what I'm going to be working on today. So when you're looking at your day, do you have the space? Do you have time for yourself? Do you need reflection time after meetings? Are your meetings spaced out? Maybe check tomorrow, because if you need to create some space, now's the time to do it. All right. So, how are you getting on with your plans? And feel free to share anything exciting that you are jumping into today. Do you have any exciting meetings, exciting tasks? Like I said, the only thing that is exciting for me is playing with layouts. I get very excited. And I can lose a lot of time doing that. All right. I'm going to do a quick check over everything that I've got. Oh, yes. What things are you going to spend less time doing? Is it scrolling, sitting, chatting? And more importantly, if you are trying to avoid doing certain things, if you're trying to cut out some bad habits, take a look at the systems and the processes and everything that surrounds that habit or whatever it is that you're trying to do less of. Do you have everything to support you in doing less of? So if you're looking to eat less chocolate, did you go up the shop last night and buy some? Because if you did, that was a bad choice, because you're supposed to be giving it up or less of. So take a look at your systems, your processes, everything that you have put in place to support you in reducing any bad habits. Okay. All right. So journaling done for the day. Brief overview, plan for the day. Items that you're going to focus less on. Any questions, send them through. I will, if they don't come through in time, or if you just have a random question and you go, you know what, I want the answer to this, then you send that through to me. You can send that through to me via DMs. I don't mind. And I will pull that question through and address it. So I wish you all the most beautiful Thursday. I'm hoping you like the purpley lighting I've got going on. It's making me feel very relaxed to start my day. So Here's to lots of coffee. Here's to Thirsty Thursday. Have a beautiful day, and I will catch you tomorrow for Friday Fun Day. I'm going to have to think of something fun to do tomorrow. If you've got any ideas on fun shit to do tomorrow or fun shit to talk about, I might pull up the fun prompts. Should we do some fun prompts? Yeah, that's what we'll do. That's what we'll do.